Hey, what's up guys? I am out here in the Sequoia National Forest. I got the Xterra set up. Got a little campsite here. I like it because it's like right off the road. And it's got all this landscaping. I don't remember what mulch. Landscaping mulch, so it's working out pretty well. I actually was in Bakersfield yesterday. And I picked me up a Overland, what's the brand on this? Overland Vehicle Systems, OVS 270-degree awning. But it only comes with these L brackets, and I've got the stock rack on this Xterra, so I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to install it. So if you guys have any ideas, if you have an Xterra, you've put an awning on it, please let me know, because I guess maybe this is a driver's side. So it's going to go, I know there's channel in this lot, maybe here. I thought about drilling into this, but I don't know if I want to drill into the structure of my tent. I don't know, but it's supposed to go right along there. It'll fold all the way around. I wish I had it installed because it's pretty sunny out here right now. And I could actually use it, but got to get it installed. You know, that's the way it goes. All right, let's get up in this tent and see, like, I just want to say, I don't even know what I want to say. This tent, it's pretty warm out here. It's probably about 85 degrees. And we're in direct sunlight, and it's pretty warm right here. But once you get inside the tent, it's nice and cool. I love this Freespirit. Let me flip this around. It's a Freespirit Recreation Odyssey series. And I think this is a 55. This is the 55, so it's a big one. I think they have a 49 and a 55, and this is the 55. And from my understanding, you can't even get this tent anymore. I guess it's like 5 years old. I got it used off Facebook Market, so I got a screaming deal on it. It's practically brand new. I only used it 3 or 4 times. All right, like I said, it is super, super bright out here. So I actually have ND filters. I have ND filters for this Osmo, so I'm gonna see if I can find them. This awning is kind of a pain in the butt though to be carrying around, because it sure takes up a lot of room. And I'll be carrying it around for a few days until I can get it installed. I almost am too lazy. I almost just want to take it to a freaking like 4x4 awning place and just pay to get it installed, which I definitely may do that, because I do want it installed where it won't come off the truck while I'm driving, if that makes sense. I don't know where the hell I put the ND filters for this Osmo, but I bought them. I have them. I just don't know where they're at. That's not good. Let's see. Look, I bought these lapel mics. They go into this DJI mic 2. I've never even opened the box. I've had these things since January, and it is September. Let's see. I don't see them in there, but I do need. So my Osmo basically took the place of this baby. As I'm shooting something where I need this thing, I use the Osmo. They may be in my DJI bag. Oh wait, I think I have a DJI bag for the Osmo, but I bet you I do. I bet you I didn't put them in here, because it would be too hard to get to. Oops. Oh great. This freaking price tag thing got hooked around the freaking zipper. What the? And it is hooked. What in the hell? How the hell did that happen? Good Lord. Like, how did that happen? That is absolutely nuts. because it literally goes through there, and this is like, doesn't come. Oh my God, dude. I need something to cut this. Let me look in this. Let me look in this bag, see if it's in here. So usually, I think I'm keep them in here actually. Let's hope. Let's hope that I kept them in here. Ta-da! Nope, these are for the drone. Dang it. Ta-da! These are for that one. Found them. Bingo! I think this is where, yeah. So which one do we need though? I never really know. I think we'll do, it's pretty bright out here, so maybe we'll do 64. Yeah, it's pretty bright, so let's just go all out. We'll go all out and do 64, and I'm gonna put these back so I know where in the hell they are. Let's see, I think I gotta turn this off and replace the freaking, maybe I don't. There we go. Bam. How's that? That's much better, right? Oh yeah, look at the clouds now. You can actually see them. They're not all blown out. So this is before. Let's see if I can take this off without. This is before. This is before. Look how blown out everything is. Wow. Can't even see the sky. There it goes. Just had to, but then you can't see my face. That makes sense? So if we focus on me, get the, it blows the sky out. But if we put this ND filter on there, bam, mosh batter, bro, mosh batter. All right, let me see if I can stick you guys right there. Pack this stuff back up. I'm actually gonna get the drone out because I'm gonna fly it. So somebody explained to me when it comes to the DJI drones, the only problem is now you're too dark in here. And I got this thing sticking in my face. There we go. Somebody explained to me with the DJI drones. I mean, I understand they're built in China. I get it. But like, for instance, I have these little lights right here, right? They're magnetic, and I have them in my Molly rack system. I got them on Amazon for like 10 bucks, right? And they have a photo eye on them, so they come on automatic when I open the hatch at night. The batteries on those things last like 3 months. I couldn't believe it. I thought I was going to be charging them every week. I actually figured probably I would use them and then not use them because I get too lazy to charge them all the time. But they last like 3 months, which is amazing. But my DJI drone, I have 3 batteries for it, I think. 2 batteries for it. I had 3, but I crashed one drone, so I bought a replacement. So I lost 1 battery. So I only have 2 batteries for it. But like, oh hell. Oh yeah. It's lost a bar. I mean, oh no, it's lost 2 bars. Just with not being charged and not using it. It's so frustrating. So if I don't fly, if I don't charge up, anytime I go somewhere, if I want to fly, instead of having like 35, 40 minutes, I have like 15. Which kind of pisses me off. So anyway, if you guys are sleeping on the Nissan Xterra, these things don't get a lot of love, but they're really cool ass trucks. And you know, there's the Toyota tax, so you don't pay that on these because they're very, very reasonable. And on this one, I've got metric 35s on it, 35-inch tires. I've got like a 4-inch lift. Let me turn it around. We'll do like a little look around. I have my Molly panel system in here. Don't pay attention to the ginormous awning. Yeah, I have all my kit. It's all kitted out. So I have my hatchet there, Godox lighting. I have stuff in here, stuff in here. I carry tools just in case. You know what I'm saying, man? And then, yeah. And this is a little walk around. Got my tent up. So I'm just a little at a time. I know people don't like brush guards. I actually like them. I like the way they look. The Xterra community calls them damage multipliers, because if you have a wreck or if you run into somebody in the front, it like really damages. Does more damage, I guess. I had two Land Rover Discoveries that my old first one had brush guard. I mean, like one thing I did see was at Home Depot one time, one of those big flat carts that you carry out heavy materials on ran away and ran right into the front of my Discovery, and it just barely put a scrape on the brush guard. It didn't even hurt my truck, but if it hadn't had that brush guard on there, it would have put a dent, a good sized dent in the fender of my truck or in the bumper of my truck. If it didn't break it, because that was fiberglass, if I remember right. I can't remember. The only thing I am going to do is I want to upgrade my lights. These are a 7-inch, and I really want 9s. I thought 7 inches were going to look big, but they actually look too small. So I'm going to get 9s. I really want the Fox light, but they used to be like 160, but now because of tariffs, they went up to like 360. So I may just get these just in a 9-inch. These are GG Racing. I know everybody wants Baja design, but like Baja design is like really kind of, I'm not a big Baja design. I mean, I like Baja design, don't get me wrong. I do like Baja design. I think they look great. I'm more old school because of my Land Rovers had Gila lights on them. So I want something that kind of looks like the Gila lights, because I really like the Land Rover, the old school Land Rover look, if that makes sense. There we go. Yeah. Is this thing following me? Not really. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, I want the old school. And the Baja, you know, that's the new thing. And the thing about the Bajas is like, they're like $500 a light. So it's $1,000 for 2 lights, which is, if I lived like maybe in Colorado or Utah, like I know Concheck, he has like all Baja lights on his rig. He's got like probably the most built out Xterra on Instagram and YouTube. Is it Concheck or Conheck? I think it's Conheck. And Conheck maybe. You can check out his channel. And I love his rig, don't get me wrong. But for myself, I'm old, so I'm kind of more old school. Like more, I wouldn't say subtle, because I have like this window decal that some people love it, some people hate it. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I love it because I think it's like original. You see some Toyotas and Jeeps with them now. You usually don't see the mountain. It's usually just a flag. But I kind of went with a theme on this truck. My old YouTube channel was American Nomad because I was traveling around, and now it's just like my name, but it's like Am Nomad because that's what my license plate is. But I ordered these, and you know, I just did all this stuff, and some people find that stuff, some people find it like douchey, but I saw them on the new Broncos. So I had those made, and I can't remember the company that made them, or I would tell you, and I would plug the company, but they were, I think, 50, 60 bucks. All right, cool. Let's crawl up here in this tent and see what's up. You guys can't see it, but I actually have this camera set up with a magnet on my truck. So this DJI Osmo, I bought it at the beginning of the year to help my friend Kimberly Ward do a bunch of social media for her social media. But she really likes using her phone because she likes to edit her own stuff and she likes her phone. So, but let me, I'll take a video with my phone. So you guys, see if I can take a video with my phone. So you guys can see like what my setup is here. So I have this set up and it'll follow me around, which is pretty cool. If I step out this way, it'll follow me. That's pretty wild. So anyway, so I have this set up and it'll follow me around, which is pretty cool. If I step out this way, it'll follow me. That's pretty wild. So anyway, this has really been a really good camera. but I just haven't used it. I bought it and it's not cheap. They're like $800 or $900 now with the new tariffs. I think I paid $699 or $724, something like that for it. Plus I've got the 2 DJI mics with it. So I bought the combo, the bundle, the creator combo. So it came with 1 mic, and then I got another mic. So I had to be able to record 2 people at the same time. And then I've never used the 2 mics for 2 people, just 1, which is, I just got to get back into creator content. I just got to get back into creator or making content, and I'm going to, because I'm going to start doing a lot more camping, a lot more overlanding, and I've been building out this truck, trying to get it ready to do that. And then I've always felt like, oh no, I don't have this, and I don't have that, and everybody else has this, and everybody else has that. I didn't want to sleep on the inside of my truck. I used to do that. I had a Yukon, a GMC Yukon way back in the day, and I used to do it in that truck, and I didn't like it. So that's why I really wanted the rooftop tent. And this tent is supposed to be very good for no condensation. There's not even a condensation mat in there, so praying that that's the truth. Find out once winter comes around, and I might have to get like a buddy heater or something to put in there. Probably try to go with like electric sleeping bags. But I really, I want to like do some more, I really want to get back on the YouTube game actually, and just start creating content again and stop. I've been caught up in all this. I was caught up in this political stuff back in like 2020 or not 2019, right before the pandemic. And that got me demonetized on YouTube because I was just talking about Trump. And so I was making a little money, and then I wasn't. So it kind of, what's the word? When you're making like a little money doing YouTube and then all of a sudden you're not, it kind of kills your motivation, if that makes sense. But I'm motivated again, and I don't really need the money now. So it's not like, I'm not really too worried about the money. I just want to make videos because I think it's fun. I enjoy making videos. Now I don't like editing. So believe it or not, I have so many videos that I've done and never edited. I did one out at Giant Rock. I was at Giant Rock like in 2015, 2016. And then I did a 10 years later at Giant Rock out in the Mojave Desert by Lancaster, out kind of by Joshua Tree. And I spent an entire day. I went out there at night, stayed the night, woke up the next morning, early in the morning, and filmed all day long. And I've never edited that video and put it up on my YouTube channel. But please pray for me, because maybe I will kick the procrastination monster and get it up and get it edited and get it up. And I'm not going to be too extravagant with this one, because I found when I make these really long videos with like 100 clips, it just overwhelms me and I never get them edited. So I'm going to do longer clips like this, longer talking points, and then it'll be easier to edit, if that makes sense. I had a couple of people ask me if they think the DJI, if I think the DJI Osmo is worth it. And personally, I do, even though I haven't used it a lot. This is another little gadget that you want if you get one. So this goes around the body of the camera. I can't show you because I'm using the camera. I could do it with my phone, I guess. But this is a magnet as well. So once you have this around the body of the camera, you can stick it on your refrigerator, on your car, anything that's metal, and just start recording. And it's like the setup I have now. It's just a little bit more convenient. Like if you're out like about and you're doing like vlogs and you're like, you know, in a cityscape, like in a mall or something like that, or in a Walmart, and they have those metal poles, you can just walk up, stick the camera right to the metal pole, and you've got a tripod. So I love this one. But let me get my tripod for you guys, because I'll show you the tripod as well. Like I said, I've got this huge setup for this camera, and I just don't use it, and I've got to get to using it. Okay, so it's in the, I'm trying to remember, sorry guys, you're just looking at the, I should have cut, you're just looking at the So my friend Kimberly gave me this. She recently gave me this bag. I didn't really have a bag for the Osmo. Oops, come here, Osmo. See me? I'm right here. There you go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come back. That's the first time that's kind of ever happened. Let's see if it'll, nope. All right, so if it's following you and you go out of frame, it kind of screws it up. There we go, now we're back. And this is I think it's a really high-end bag. It's a Firm Abs bag, but she gave it to me and it works perfect for this camera. So it's literally what I use it for. There's the mic, the mics, the DJI mics, and I'm getting the minis. I'm getting the mic minis. I like these. They're just a little big, and I actually want to use my phone some to do videos, and I think I'll use the mic minis with my phone. So this is my tripod. I'll put a link for this thing, so I might a little $5 commission on it if you order one, because I don't even think it'd be $5. It'd be probably like 99 cents, because they're like 20 bucks. They used to be, I paid like 16 for this thing, but of course, because of tariffs, they went up like everything else. What is this though? Oh, this is the GoPro end for it. So if you want to put a GoPro on it, you can put a GoPro on it. But this is my, so I can take this, put it right on here. And then if I want to do like talking heads, why don't we do that? I'll show you. So this opens up like this. As a matter of fact, I want to get up in the tent. So this works perfect. And then this will scope out. And again, all of my girls that I help create content, I mandatory tell them to order this tripod. And it's not because I'm making a commission on it. It's just because it's so easy. It's so easy. As far as blowing over, I mean, I think maybe once I had it blow over. The ground's not real level here, but there we go. So now we can take this off. Let me stop it and I'll take this off because I got to unscrew it. So now we have the tripod right here. Okay. So now we have the tripod right here. So we're going to put you guys on the tripod. We'll screw you in right here. Wait, that didn't sound right. Okay, you're leaning a little bit. Let's find some level ground. I think that'll do. Whoops, we went too far again with the gimbal. We keep doing that. Subject lost. Okay, I'm right here, gimbal. See me? Come on around. So I just have to tap the screen and the actor track gets started again. So now you guys are over there. And I can walk over here and you guys can still see me. Now the ground is not great like right there, so I wish I did have a sandbag, but I don't think I brought any sandbags. Pretty sure I took them out. I did have a sandbag in here, but I took it out. Let me see what the framing is. Can you see like up in the, okay, let's see. I wanted to see if, okay, I know I can do a little bit. So I want you guys to see me. I want to like go up in the camper. Okay, the wind's getting a little bit windy over here, so maybe we'll move you guys right over here. We'll kick out some flat ground. We'll stick one end in the ground. Okay. And we will let's see. I have to come back a little more, I think. So I've got the active track on, so it's like having a hard time because it's like I'm pointing the camera up, but it's pointing at me. But I think if I start climbing the ladder here, it should follow. Yeah, look at that. So, as you can see, I have all the toys. I have all the things to create content. One thing I don't like about this tent is this thing hangs down too far. figure that out. I have all of the content creation stuff. I just got to start creating some content. Yeah, it's the name of the game. So it just said something on there, but I don't know exactly what, but I think it's still recording. Now I can see that it's windy out here. So the camera is, because that tripod is not like a, it was 16 bucks. So it's not like a $300 or $400 Manfrotto. So it's going to get a little bit. And even if you use I have a carbon fiber tripod, and it's so light because it's a travel tripod, it gets a little movement in it as well. So I don't know if that's making you guys dizzy or not. But anyway, if you're in the market for an overland vehicle, in my personal opinion, I think the Nissan Xterra is the best bang for buck. The best bang for buck? The best buck for bang? What? So, if you get one that's before 2010, I believe, it's like if you get like an off-road version or just one that's 2009 or before, you have to check the radiator to make sure it's not got like the original radiator, because they had a defective thing in the radiator and it would start leaking into the trans cooler would start leaking fluid, and that fluid would go through your transmission and blow your transmission. So that's that. And you know, it's like any other vehicle. They stopped making them like in 2015, I think, 2015, 2016. So just got to remember that. Let me get you guys, I'll bring you up here. I was trying to get down without having to show you guys my booty, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Going down this ladder front ways doesn't work very well. It seems more dignified, but it just doesn't work very well. And then we can literally just take you guys off of here. There we go. Now you're back over here. Get the active track going again on my face. And then this actually comes with DJI, with the combo. It has an extra battery and this. So this screws onto the bottom, and then you have a direct little tripod. So if you don't need a bigger tripod, then this is perfect. So going up in the tent, we'll just use the little tripod. And I'll show you guys around the tent. And once we get up in the tent, we're really not gonna need the freaking, we really don't need the ND filter now, but it's still on there. It's beautiful, right? All right, let me get crawled up here. All right. Okay. It's so dark now. Let's see. This is detecting, but I don't think it can. There we go. All right. As you can see, I gotta figure this out. It has a bar in here, but this bar doesn't, there's nothing to Velcro. It needs to be like this. So this will go up. So it'll stop hitting me in the freaking head. It's the only thing I don't like about this tent. I wonder if it, maybe because this needs to go back further. Nope. It's stretched out about as far as it's gonna go. All right. So this is it. As you can see, it is plenty of room in here. Plenty of room. I'll put you guys all the way on the end over here, and I go all the way to the end over here. I mean, it's literally like it's probably like a regular sized bed, I would say. I wonder if this thing is hitting my chin. The wind guard, I hope it's not. I hope you guys aren't hearing my chin like scruffing against this wind guard. But anyway, yeah, I really like this tent. I forgot my pillow. I was going to take a little nap. It's already almost 2. And I was going to go to the redwood forest. So I'm trying to figure out if I want to lay down and take a nap or if I want to just pack everything up and head to the redwood forest. Fly my drone and then head to the redwood forest. And then we'll get a little video of that. It's still it's only 24 miles, but in these mountain roads, it takes like 45 minutes because it's just, you're driving like 10 miles an hour because it's just back and forth and curvy. Let's see. So I haven't been in this tent at night. It's supposed to have a thing up here that you can plug in for lights. You can put your battery pack in there, and it's got a light strip right there. Well, that's a lie. I was in here last night, but I had a flashlight. And then this is extra if you need extra breathing room. But it's kind of crazy because you can open this, but it does. Oh, it does. I'm an idiot. It's got Velcro up here. Right there. How about that? Cool. That's cool. All right, so, whoops. Our gimbal went haywire again. I guess I get too far away from the camera, which is further than it can go, so it has a problem active tracking me. As if we lay down on this thing. Oh yeah, it's a little hard. I haven't slept in this tent yet. Let's see. Trying to figure out what would do it to get that. There's got to be a way to get this thing to not sag so much. The ceiling. Could put a broom in here, right? That would work. I just have a feeling that it's got something to do with this pole, and I'm probably doing something wrong, maybe. Maybe it's supposed to spin around. Let's see. Oh, that didn't seem to make any difference at all. Oh, there we go. Do. Okay, I got it. Okay, I figured it out. That's better. That's way better. Okay, I knew there had to be a way. That was like pissing me off. All right, I think I can make it even tighter. I don't think Yep. That's it. Okay, now we got it. Okay, I knew it. Ta-da! Okay, that's much better. Now we got some headroom without it slapping me in the top of the head, which I did not like. I kind of want to take my boots off, but they're a pain in the butt to take off and a pain in the butt to put on, so I decided I would take a little nap. I'm in such a good spot here. The one thing about the forest in California is, I was going to show you guys. So you take your boots off. I'm going to just spit. And there's like a little, let's see, let me turn it off. Oh, I just enabled it. So let me turn it around. So I have like a little, this is a boot bag. I don't know if I can open it with one hand, but you can see the boot on it. And the Velcro, this tent is so new. The Velcro is like super Velcro. Can't even get it open with one hand. Give me a sec. All right, that was a real pain in the butt. Basically, you take your boots and they just go right in there. Like so. Well, all right, so take the other one off. And I have an extra mattress for this camper, for this tent, but I don't know. It's like one of the self-inflated air mattresses, and the thing's like $300. The guy that I bought the tent from basically just gave it to me. But you can't really put it, what's the word I'm looking for? It is, it won't fit in here and you can close the tent. So you got to get it out, unfold it. So trying to figure out if I can just use this one the majority of the time. I don't mind like a hard surface. Like a lot of people like freak out if they have to be laying on like a feather. Check out my pillow though. And I'm not like that. I'm pretty nomadic, so I can just kind of sleep anywhere. Especially if I'm tired. I can sleep in the front of my truck, the seat of my truck. I've done that I don't know how many times, like driving from Vegas, go to Vegas and stay up way too late, way too long, have to be at work the next, or like a day later. And so I'm driving back at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and be through like the Mojave National Preserve, and I'll just pull over and take a nap. My truck right now is a disaster. And it's so funny because like I'm pretty anal about everything like being in order, and my truck was so clean a couple of days ago. It was clean, just washed it. Not no more. All right, let's check this out. I bet my hairdo is really nice. Okay. Oh. So one reason that I went with this tent is because of the room. Because like I wanted the clamshell tent. I think the clamshell tents look cooler on your truck. I think they look cooler on your truck. But this the gimbal has reached its limit. Yeah, it's having some problems. My gimbal was having some issues there, so I got it reset. So what I was going to say is I think the clamshell, the one that just opens up and it sits like this, kind of like a pyramid on the top of your truck, I think they are the best looking. They're the best looking on your rig, especially when you have the 270-degree awning going all the way around. I think it just looks, they look cool. They look cooler than this type of tent. But this type of tent has seems to have so much more room, because I know when you're sleeping in those clamshells, there's no room down where your feet are, and your feet can kind of get squished. Like your toes can like hit the top of the sloping part of the tent, from what I've heard. So this tent, you don't have to worry about that, man. I mean, it's like a little room. It's literally like a little room, as you guys can see. Let's see if we can turn around here. Yeah. It is literally just like a little room. And look, I have plenty of room. I mean, I could put another person in here, no problem. Which is a goal. A female person. What? All right, I'm going to take a nap. I will see you guys in a minute. All right, guys. If you can't tell, it's not quite as bright as it was earlier because it's like 5:30 in the evening, the afternoon, and I got my drone out. I plan to go fly, and the batteries are completely dead, so won't be a drone shot in this video. I will be glad when they come out with the drone. It's nice that they come out with a drone that, like, I got an airplane going over, that like you can fly for more than like 15 or 20 minutes. Let the plane get by. Because like my first DJI drone was it was called the Spark. And that thing, man, you got like 15 minutes, dude. So you had to put it up, know what you were going to do, and then get it down. And it was kind of always panic mode to fly that thing. Because you didn't know if you'd get it down in time. But this one, like when the battery's fully charged, it'll do like 30 minutes. So you got plenty of time. The only problem is like I said, if you just leave it packed and don't charge the batteries every time you go out and you forget, wherever you get, if you haven't used it, you know what I mean? If it's been sitting for a month or 2 months and you haven't used it, you get ready to go somewhere, you'll have a dead battery. You'll have dead batteries. The batteries don't hold a charge when it's just sitting. Like, and that's frustrating. So like an example is I have a one wheel, right? And my one wheel, I used to ride it like every day. I don't ride it every day anymore. I take it to set with me a lot of times and ride it when I'm working on a movie or TV show. But that thing can set for, I've let it set for 3 months and then start it up and it's got like 93% charge. It doesn't lose charge. So I don't know what's up with these batteries for my drone. And it's not like the batteries are old. In case any of you guys are going to go, oh, well, your batteries are old. You need new batteries. Yeah, these batteries aren't old. I've never even flew them that much. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pack up camp here. We're going to pack up camp here and trying to get subject lost. Can you follow me, man? There you go. I'm right there. Well, maybe I'm too, there we go. I have to be at work in LA in the morning, so like at 4:45, or I would just stay here the night. It's so nice, quiet, peaceful. Literally why I came out here. The only thing I don't like about this spot is there's some houses right up here. You know, I like to be like just desolate. Like the lady, one of the ladies over there was on her phone like 30 minutes ago, and literally I could hear her talking. It was crazy. And she's way over there. But anyway, and then there's a little camper trailer right through there. But this was the best spot because when you come up here to like any of the forest in California, it kind of sucks because they, you know, you've got to make reservations for a campground and they charge you out the butt. Like where I'm going to the 100 Giants Trail is where I'm trying to get to. It's $12 just to park. I mean, and I understand a lot of it is so that you're, you know, maintaining the facilities and stuff at these campgrounds. So I get that, and that's cool. You know what I mean? But it's a little. Basically, what I'm saying is you can't find parking in California for free. It's just not out there. You know, I go to like Arizona, Nevada, Texas. You just like pull over and find a cool place to park and camp. Now, Texas doesn't have any public land, so that can be iffy. But like if you find like a desolate place, usually people aren't going to mess with you. You find a place here, you might get a ranger coming by, or you know, you think you're out in the middle of nowhere by yourself. There comes a ranger writing you a ticket because you don't have like like an Explorer pass. They make you stop at these gas stations and get like passes and stuff. And like me, dude, I'm just like a nomad. I'm not a planner. I'm just like a goer. Does that make sense? So I just want to go and explore and then get out. You know what I mean? Leave no trace. I don't leave my trash. As a matter of fact, I pick up trash that's not even mine and take it with me when I'm out in these remote places. But anyway, it is what it is. We're going to pack up camp and get out of here. We're going to go ahead and go down the road, see if we can find the trail for the 100 Giants, which is the big sequoias, which is really what I came out here to see. It's already pretty late, so I don't know if I'm going to make it, but we're going to try. All right, one of the things I absolutely love about this tent is it literally takes like, got flies in here, left the windows down. It takes like 5 minutes to literally, go away fly. I don't need you in the video. It takes like 5 minutes to break this tent down. It was a little bit more complicated than like the clamshell tents. I've watched a lot of those because I literally thought that's what I was going to get. So I've watched a lot of videos on how you set those up and break them down. This one is a little bit more complicated. It's got a few little different things that I had to figure out because he opened it up for me when I bought it, but he didn't really show me how to set it up. It's kind of a common sense thing, but like that one pole through the roof, I didn't understand that that's what was letting the roof sag. So once I figured that out, it was golden. And man, it just takes like a couple of minutes to break it down. The only thing I will say that I don't like about this tent is there's zero room in there. So it's like with a mattress, that's it. You can't put the ladder in there. You can't put anything in there or it won't shut. But if it was thicker, I'd be able to do that stuff. So it's a trade-off. Do you keep all this stuff in your truck and have a thinner, more aerodynamic tent that hopefully you'll get better gas mileage? Or do you have a big, thicker tent like this thick, that you can put your bedding and your, you know, your ladder and everything in. So like I said, it's a trade-off. I will say with this camera, the only thing that I don't have for this camera, I need to get like a magic arm or something, because I don't have a good mount in the truck for this camera. So I just have to kind of hold it. You know, I want to like put it on the or, you know, just set it up, but I don't have any place to like just set it up. So I end up just like holding it, which is probably not the safest when you're driving. But we're going to get out of here and head on down the road, see if we can find the, we're gonna go look and see if we can find the Trail of 100 Giants. By the time we get there, it'll probably be closed, because I'm pretty sure it's nighttime. It's only day use only, so I don't know, like, we only got like an hour and a half till dark, I think. But we will try to go find it. I want to see if you guys, so this road doesn't look like much. It's not going to look like much on the camera, because the cameras never do like a road or like a trail justice. But this thing is like super steep. It's not really steep right here, but like when we get on down the road, it's pretty damn steep. I was actually going to put this camera out on the freaking hood mount, but I thought I'll just hold it. Yeah, like truck's struggling a little bit already. I don't think I'll have to put it in 4-wheel drive though. Shouldn't have to. We should be able to climb out of here. I might have to put it in low though. Let me put it in low. There we go. And my truck was so clean. It is so dirty now. But that's the fun of having a 4-wheel drive, is getting them dirty and then having to clean them up. So the only reason I pulled down this road is it said for rent. So I don't know if it's that little trailer over there. There's like a little travel trailer over there that maybe that's for rent. I didn't see anybody at it, but it looked like it's occupied, so I didn't go over to check it out. There's like a tent outside of it. So it could be like some, oh my God, what's that movie? Deranged, or what is that movie with Burt Reynolds? The old movie where they're in Arkansas. Deliverance. Yeah, I don't want to get myself into a deliverance situation. That would not be good. It's so beautiful in this place. I love the forest. I love the desert. See, there's the for rent sign. You guys can't see it, I don't think. I love the desert. I love exploring the desert. The desert is much easier just to find places to park compared to like the forest. But man, there's nothing like being in the forest. Like, it's the middle of the day when I got there. It was super sunny. I just pulled over and parked, and it was not too hot. I was able to, you know, take a nap, which I needed very bad. I was afraid I was going to run off the road because I was so tired that I was literally like, and if you run off the road, you're done. I mean, we're talking about 600-foot drop off this road right here. If you drop off this road, it's all over. And I was nodding off a little bit, and that's not good. So I need to take a little nappy nap. And all the places I was finding to take a nappy nap were just these little turnoffs. And so you had people going by. I parked at one last night, and you had people going by like every 5 minutes. I don't know where they were going because I haven't seen that much traffic where I'm at now, but yeah, here's what it is. All right, well, we're going to get on down the road, see if we can find the Trail of 100 Giants. Oh, wow, we got a little, you find these little convenience stores and cafes, and they're so nice. Look at this one. Wow, this is cool. Oh, it's a saloon. Very nice. That looks cool. Espresso coffee. Yep, they're living the life, dude. For sale. Man, let me tell you something. I thought I was going to turn this off, but can't keep myself from blabbing. I just want to say that if I ever hit the jackpot, this YouTube channel, if I was ever to start making 10 grand a month on this YouTube channel, I would I would seriously consider finding me a little cabin to buy, like in one of these remote places. I know it's miserable in the wintertime because you're going to deal with snow and having to put snow chains on your car, on your truck, and I get it, but man, it just looks like it'd be so cool to live out here remotely. Anyway, let's get on down the road, and I'll catch up with you guys in a minute. All right, so we actually made it. I already went through here once, and then I had to go back because I forgot to record some things I wanted to record. Trail of 100 Giants, Sequoia National Forest. I already walked through here and I went back to the truck. We barely made it here before dark. We'll get to see one redwood. I seen one, or sequoia. It's literally 12 o'clock right here in front of us, but you hardly don't even see it. It's literally right here. It's freaking awesome. These trees are amazing. Actually had to remove the ND filter. Unfortunately for me, I slept long. My nap lasted way longer than I expected it to, so I'm literally getting out here like right at dusk. But this trail's only like a little over a mile, but it's gonna be dark here before long, so probably just kind of check it out. I drove all the way over here. Oh man, Trail of 100 Giants campground, parking lot. I just don't want to get lost. And I've only really seen one ginormous redwood when I first came in. Here's one up here. Looks pretty cool. I keep saying redwoods, they're sequoias, right? Being from Texas, like, I consider myself pretty intelligent, but there's just some things, you know, I don't know. I mean, I get the difference between redwoods and sequoias. Sequoias is the biggest, right? Look at this. This is cool. Looks like it fell down. And then we have another big redwood right here, big sequoia right here. And there's one back, holy wow. Yeah, they are amazing. Freaking amazing. And this one over here looks like it's been burned. I don't know if you can see through right there. I don't think the trail leads to that one over there. Oh, I think you gotta go down and around maybe. I don't know. So it's pretty dark out here. I don't know exactly how well you guys can see me. It looks like on the screen you can see me pretty well. I didn't realize like my mic, it auto goes off and I'd left it on. So there's gonna be a little bit of this video. The audio is gonna be a little janky because it's the onboard audio, because I didn't notice that the mic was off. But I don't think it was that much. Hopefully the audio is good enough that it can be used. I actually put this jacket on. I thought I was gonna need a jacket because when I got here it felt a little bit chilly. I didn't need the jacket at all. None. a 0. Oh man, check this one out. Baya. It's a giant sequoia tree. They are so amazing. Just to stay on the trail, but this is like a little off-trail trail to this downed sequoia over here. Looks like it fell because of the fire. When I was driving in here, it was just miles and miles and miles of burnt trees. So I had some pretty outrageous fires over here. I mean, miles of burnt trees, probably like 20 miles. It was like a good 20 minutes of driving and it was just burnt trees. And this one looks like it burned and fell. Look how big this tree is, man. It is insane. I mean, it's like 40 foot right here. Just this little section of it. It's like 40 foot and taller than I am. Ugh. It's freaking crazy. I mean, just this, you could build a freaking, you could use it for a wall and build a outside shelter with it. So I'm thinking it fell from here. Looks like another one's down right here. Yep, there's another one down right here. Look at the root. Holy moly. That is insane. That looks like something out of the movie The Antichrist. Have you ever seen the movie The Antichrist? If you haven't, it's very creepy. I need to find a place. Okay, I have a little, I think this stump, I'm going to put you guys on this stump up here. Look at the bark on the ground. I can walk on it, it doesn't even budge. That's how thick that bark is. So I'm going to put you guys right here. We're going to flip the camera around. Try to put it on me. There we go. And I brought my jacket. I brought my jacket for, I brought my jacket, but I brought my bag, my little bag for my DJI Osmo. So what we're gonna do, oh shit, I just dropped it. So we're gonna take this jacket off because I do not need it. And this is not a heavy jacket. I literally got it out of the truck for nothing. I think it'll fit. Whoops, I think I just screwed up my, come back. Okay, oops, come around, there we go. Nope, wrong way. Come back around, there we go. It's a little dark, sorry guys, I can't really see what I'm doing. Oh, I didn't bring my flashlight either. Might want to start heading back. Because I am deep in the forest here. So glad I brought this little bag. I started not to. It's got my tripod in it, and I was like, yeah. I literally went back to get it. I'm so glad I did. All right. Now we are good. I feel so much better. When I first got out of my truck, I was kind of cold. Or, I mean, the temperature changed a lot, is what I should say. And so I was like, well, I need a jacket. So I got a jacket. And then I find out, yeah, I didn't need a jacket at all. So let me see if I can get my way back to the trail over here. Had to get this thing zoomed out. It was zoomed way too far in. Sorry about that, guys. All you can see was my face. I'm trying to operate this thing in the dark, which is not the easiest. I should probably put it on my little tripod so I had a little bit more room. So I'm not scared of the dark, just so we are on the same page on that. It can be a little creepy in the forest at night though, and it is really close to dark. So I'm thinking I should probably turn back. Because you're not going to be able to see me anyway before long. It's going to be too dark. I wanted to get a little bit further in. Anyway, what I was going to say is I'm not scared of the dark. But There are bears out here. And I didn't bring no pew-pew, if you know what I mean. So, and not that the pew-pew I have is a bear stopper. Probably some bear spray would be really your best bet against the bear, is what I would figure. I mean, if you unload a clip of 18, he's probably not going to get you. But if you just try one or two, he definitely might still keep charging. Yeah, I wish I would have got here like just an hour earlier. That would have been amazing. Because I know this thing is it's a little over a mile long. So for me, that's not very far, but in the dark it is. So I think we're gonna go ahead and flip it around. We're gonna come right through here because it looks like there's a bunch of, like a valley of sequoias over here, which is amazing. But we're gonna turn it back and head back the way we came. I just wanted to make it and see it, and I did, so. Oh, well, look at this. The freaking trail's closed here. So this is the end of the line anyway. To protect public safety and allow for nature fire recovery, it's closed. Okay. I'm totally okay with that because I needed to go back anyway. So I've seen it all. You can't do the whole mile and a half. So I don't know if you can see this. That is a root. That huge wall right there, that is a tree root from the sequoias that have fallen from the fire. I wonder where this goes to. I mean, in all actuality, if I wanted to be a rebel, I could go under this and continue the trail. But like I said, it's dark. We're not going to. We're going to head back to the truck and get out of here. Get out of here. All right, let's see if we can flip her back around on me. And you can't see me hardly, but so one thing that does kind of suck is I'm here in the dark. So driving these mountain roads in the dark is not fun. It's kind of stressful, especially last night when I was coming in because I was so sleepy. So I like to drive them more in the daytime, but it's going to be dark getting out of here. So it is what it is. And it is only like 15 after 7. And I've got to head back to LA because I got to be at work. Got to head to work. I have a job in the morning. I got to go leave my place at 4:45 a.m. or like 5 a.m. So we got to roll back into LA or to Orange County. LA. I go through LA to get to Orange County. I used to have a love affair with the city of Los Angeles. It has been very good to me. It has afforded me to know people like my friend Kimberly Ward. I mean, it's just people that are just amazing that I probably would have never experienced if I would have stayed living in Texas. Of course, I've been out here almost 20 years, 19 years. It's funny though, when I'm in the city and I'm working, this is what I'm dreaming of. I'm just fantasizing about getting out here in the forest or out in the desert. And then when I'm out here, I don't know why, I'm always having to rush to get back to LA. I mean, I literally almost want to just call in sick tomorrow, just say I can't make it. But problem is there's no cell service out here. I haven't had cell service all day. I did a post early this morning on Instagram because I stopped at the little Pine Cone or whatever it was, a little town, or it wasn't even a town, it was just a bar and grill that was just a bar and grill that had free Wi-Fi. So I connected to their Wi-Fi and did an Instagram post and Facebook post. But I haven't had zero cell service all day, which is actually kind of nice. What I want to do is find, I kind of want to go up into Washington, and I want to go to Utah. Now that I got my camper and when I get my awning on. And then the last thing for my build is I want to get my middle shelf for my molly rack. It's like a little over it's like almost $300. I want to get my my molly rack, and then I want to get my back set up like I want at the back, because I want to put my like toolbox up on that middle rack and my camera stuff on the middle rack, and then in the bottom, like where I have my toolbox now, I'm going to put like a little refrigerator. So I can put me some food and drinks and stuff. I don't want a great big refrigerator. I just need a small one where I can maybe put like a couple of, maybe a 6-pack of, you know, water and, you know, and beverages, and then some food. Because I'm out here today, I have water, but I have no food. And I have no idea like how long it's going to take me to get back to civilization from where I'm at, which is a little crazy. Anyway, it's too dark. I'll catch up with you guys when we get back to the truck. We should be getting close. I can't even see to turn the freaking camera off. So you guys should still be able to hear me. It is like pitch black out here. And this is a campground over here. You can't see it. I'm standing in the middle of the road, literally. I have a really good sense of direction, but when I'm vlogging or on my camera, sometimes I don't pay really attention, because usually when I go in and I'm hiking and stuff, I really concentrate on landmarks in case I get lost or get turned around. And when I'm vlogging, I'm more thinking about my camera, getting the shots, what I'm going to be saying. And so I kind of don't pay enough attention. And I was in there in the trail, and I realized like I don't even know where I'm at, because it's kind of like a spider web of trails. And so I ended up like having to just use my sense of direction and head back to where I was pretty sure this road was, which I found. But the crazy part about it is I came out at a completely different place than where I went in. So now I'm on the road hiking, and it should be right up here to the left. We should see the truck. I'm like just walking along the damn road, because I'm not gonna say I got turned around, but I got like, it's a lot of trails. It's kind of like a spider web of trails. And when I thought I was going directly back the way I came. I turned around and thought I was basically backtracking my steps until I came to this little bridge. And then when I went over the bridge, I realized like, hey, I didn't come over this bridge coming in here. I haven't seen this bridge. So I'm hoping I'm going the right way to get back to the truck here. Hoping it's right up here on the left-hand side. But anyway, I'll catch up with you guys when I find it. And I was right. You guys can't see anything, but we found the truck. It's right here. So I was a little off, not too much. Darn. Now to get on the road, oops, I think I locked it. To get on the road and head back to LA and get something to eat, because I am starving. I am so hungry. Yeah, the only bad thing is I don't really have a good spot. So we can put it right here. There we go. Okay, there we go. Oh, man. I'm kind of tired. It's kind of funny because like these trips, it's not a whole lot to this trip, but they kind of wear you out. It's kind of weird how that works. I even laid down and slept for quite some time, but I'm still just like dragging. I got to get back to town. I have to put this truck back together because it is a disaster. I got to see about getting my awning installed, which is, I'm like in such a big rush to get that done, but I don't even know when I'm going to go out again. So there's really, truthfully, no rush to get the awning installed. I just want to get it done now and get it over with. Okay, we will get back on the road. I think I can change it back into my cap from this thing. Sounds like a good idea to me. Whoops. All right, I think we're going to try to end it right here. Man, what is going on with stereo? I think we're going to try to end the vlog here. Unless something crazy happens and... Whoops. Unless something crazy happens and it's worth recording. I got a long way to drive out of this forest. I got to go find some food and then try to get on a freeway to get back to LA. None of this scenic route stuff. I just want to jump on a freeway and straight shot, baby. Get there by hopefully 10:30, 11. It's going to be at least 2.5 hour drive. And head to work in the morning. So thanks guys for tuning in. I don't even think I'm just going to load this. I don't even care if anybody watches it. It's so funny. I used to load these YouTube videos and I used to obsess over, like I would post it on my Instagram, my Twitter feed, like everywhere, my Facebook. So as many people could watch it as possible. And no, I don't really care. I'm just going to post it. People watch it, great. If they don't, so be it. I would tell you to like and subscribe, but that's kind of an old cliche that's like been used up now. So I think everybody knows how to like and subscribe if you want to. And if you don't, I don't hold you. What will be, I don't like, it's okay too. That's okay too. Okay guys, we'll talk to you next time. And remember, keep looking up because that's where it all is. Peace.